Good morning, you guys. It's Katrina. Welcome back to my channel. First of all, I need to apologize because I have not uploaded a video in a couple days and I was supposed to start. I ended up I got sick and not feeling good. So I hope you can accept my apologies for that. I woke up today finally feeling okay. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to show you something that I'm going to make in the crock pot. Keto friendly, of course. And then once I get that stuff in the crock pot, I'm going to head out for my power walk this morning because I think I feel up to it now that I want to go ahead and get out there. But please accept my apologies. It's not going to happen again. I hope not. But I just got sick and I don't know what was going on, but I didn't feel good. I had like a rash and everything on my body. I took Benadryl and that made me sleep for I don't even know how long because Benadryl really affects me really weird. But it makes me real just drowsy and, you know, like the next day. So anyway, please accept my apologies, but we are back on track. We are still going to lose that 10 pounds by Halloween. I'm going to show you what I'm going to be making right now. It's going to be a chicken in the crock pot. I'm going to bring you over so you can see what I'm doing. All right, here is the crock pot. Okay. And then I've got some chicken here, and I got these chicken leg quarters on sale. I got them for 25% off because they need to be sold by today. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And what I'm going to do, because this has the skin on it, I'm going to go ahead, because in the crock pot, I don't like to cook with skin on, because then it makes your food, whatever's in here, just way, way too greasy. So I'm just going to rip that off with my hands. And just get as much as you can. If you leave a little bit on there, it's okay. But, you know, usually if you leave too much, you're like drinking grease, and I'm not doing that. So see, I got the skin off, and I'm just going to lay that in there. So just take all this chicken, and let's get all the skin off. Okay, I got all the chicken, the skin taken off, and there's 5 pieces in here, so 5 leg quarters. Now what I've done here is I have crushed up some fresh garlic. And I'm just going to throw that in there with it. I love the flavor of garlic, so I just want some in there. And then what I did here is I took a Knorr, K-N-O-R, I believe, Knorr chicken bouillon cube, and those are the bigger ones. 2 cups of water is what I dissolved it in the microwave. And I'm just going to pour this over the top. And I put I guess that's probably about a cup is what I used. A little bit more. All right, so a cup of that. The rest of it I'm going to drink for my morning drink instead of having coffee. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this plugged in, and I am going to turn it on. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on high, and on high it's going to be about 4 hours. So once that is complete, then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you what else we're going to do with the chicken. So far, we just have the chicken in here, 1 cup of chicken broth, which I made my own with the chicken bouillon cube. And then I've got 4 crushed up slices of garlic. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, put the top on, and I'm going to have it on high for 4 hours. And when we come back, we're going to check and see how the chicken's doing at that time. Like I said, I poured the rest of this broth into just a coffee cup. And instead of making my coffee this morning, I'm going to have this. And if you're going to try the intermittent fasting, which I'm going to go back to starting this week, and I'm going to do it 4 days a week. I'm probably going to do it Monday through Thursday, and then the weekends I'll take off. Because the weekends when I am home, I do like to get up sometimes and have breakfast. So I like to make me some type of a breakfast. But if you are going to do the fasting, you are allowed to have, what's on me here? Something. You are allowed to have, either some chicken broth, black coffee, water, seltzer water, just no sugars or nothing in there. You can't have any calories that are more than, I think, 25 calories or something like that. But you just try to keep it to no calories. This does have a little bit of calories in it. So I'll probably have 1 or 2 cups in the morning, just like this. And that helps to keep your hunger away. It really does work, you guys. I know that some people think that their coffee does, but you know, it does sometimes. But sometimes having this, it almost makes you feel like you're eating something because it tastes like chicken. It's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this We're gonna get that cooking, and as soon as that is done, I'm gonna bring you guys back, and you're gonna see how we're gonna finish it off. All right, guys, while we're waiting for that chicken to cook too, being prepared, let me bring you up here, being prepared for your keto journey, for your meals, having things prepared and ready to go is key. If you don't have anything that's ready, like if you're hungry and you want to eat something, if you don't have something ready, that's when you're going to make a mistake. And that is when you're going to eat something that you probably should not eat. So while that chicken is cooking over there, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get this big bowl here, and I'm going to make my salad that I'm going to use throughout the week, where I can just go in, grab a handful, put it in my bowl, put my dressing on, and there you go. If I'm sitting here and it's between lunch and dinner or whatever, and I feel I'm a little bit hungry, but I don't want to eat anything too much, I can go in there, grab a handful of this salad, and sit down and eat that until it's time for my dinner. So let's get down here, let's get this salad made. You see this big bowl? I use this big Pyrex bowl. These are my favorite. And then what I'm gonna do is I am gonna put in here, I am going to add, let me grab my knife, I set it down over here on accident. I do both lettuces. I put a little bit of iceberg, and then I add, of course, my favorite, which is my baby spring mix. So here I've got this. I'm just gonna cut it into there. Make it into your bite-sized pieces, guys, so it's easier to eat. All right, let me add a little bit more of that. And it's a big bowl, yes, but you know what? I eat it throughout the week, you guys, so. All right, now I'm gonna get my baby spring mix here, which I'll show you. This is what I get. And then I just take that, grab a couple handfuls of it, just throw it right in, throw that one in. Then I mix it up because I want to mix the lettuces together. I want to make sure I get both of them in there. Mix it all up in there. And this right here, you're getting your greens, you guys. These are the dark leafy greens, so you're getting what you need. Okay? Now I have some still left in the container, and what I am going to do with that, because you don't want this to go bad, and this stuff will go bad fast if you're not careful. See how the wetness up here, this condensation, okay, that's what ruins everything. So I'm going to wipe that down, then I'm going to take my paper towel, I'm going to stick it over the lettuce, so if there is any condensation, it's not going to drip onto my lettuce. It's going to have that protecting it there. And that'll keep your salad lasting a little bit longer for you, okay? All right, let's get that out of the way. Now to this, I'm going to add, of course, some cucumber. And I always buy the English, I call it the English cucumber, and it's the seedless. And I'm gonna cut, let's see, let's move this over here now. And I'm gonna cut this right in half, and then I'm gonna go down this way. Throw that right in here. And you add whatever veggies you like to yours, okay? I mean, this is how I like mine. It's pretty simple. I just put a little cucumber. I put a little bit of tomato. I'm going to put some celery. I do love the crunch of the celery in my salad. And I made my Asian dressing again this morning. I made me a new batch. I'm going to take me 2 of these. Cut those ends off. Let me wipe these down real quick. Okay. And then I just put them side by side here and be careful doing this if you're not used to it, because don't cut your fingers off. And that's plenty right here, and then just break it all up, put it in your salad. So I've got it in here, and I've got my cucumber, I've got my celery. Now my tomatoes, I like them usually cut, these little grape tomatoes cut in half, but I don't do it when I'm preparing like this because it'll make everything get soggy. So I'm just gonna throw a few on top. And then when I make me some, then I'll take it and I'll cut those, you know, at that time. Now we're gonna add a little bit of some red onion. Let's get that one out of the way. I like my onion, but I don't like it real thick, so I get it as thin as I possibly can. Keep that skin off. There we go, and that should be enough. And you don't mix it or anything once you get it to this point. You're gonna leave it just like this, okay? Then you grab and go. So now what I'm gonna do here is I am gonna also put a paper towel over that, because you will still get the condensation from the top. So what I do is I put this over it like that. And then I've got my top, that's gonna go right over it. Now, like I said, you get the condensation, that is what's gonna make it go bad faster. Go lift out the side, let that air out. There you go. Now I've got salad for the entire week. Let me go ahead and put that in the fridge. Let's move all this stuff over here. What I'm gonna do, look at here, I've got some peppers. Remember I bought these? I think I bought these last week and I still haven't used them. And I'll be darned if I'm gonna let them go bad. So, we're gonna go ahead and cut these up because guess what? I got some dip that I made in the fridge, you know, my dill dip that I make. And we're gonna have that. It's gonna be for some snacks with our peppers. Now go in here, pull the inside out of those peppers, just like that. Now, if you didn't want to use these for snacks like that, take these, look how nice they are. And make you some riced cauliflower, ground beef, seasonings, stuff it in here, add some cheese, put it in the oven, bake it for 10 minutes, and there you go, man. You'll have a good meal right there too. But I want them for snacks with my dip. Like I said, having things prepared is key. This is key. You must have things prepared so that you don't stray away and eat something that you shouldn't. This way, you grab it, you say, I'm hungry, go in the fridge. This is already cut up for you. Everything is done. All the work is done. You just grab it and eat. So I got my some exercise stuff from Amazon the other day. So we're gonna get started on that stuff too. We're gonna get our workout back on, you guys. And I tell you what, I know it's September now, and I'm hoping that this weather starts cooling off a little bit quicker because I am ready to get some better workouts in when it's not so hot and I don't feel like I'm gonna die. Okay, so here's my peppers here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a container. Let me grab that real quick. Just a little container like this. Throw these in. Now what I usually do is when I'm ready to have a snack like that, let me show you my little dipping cup. I get this dipping cup here, so see it's not huge, you know, and then I fill this up with my dip, and then I'm gonna grab a handful of these, and that's what I'll use, and that'll be my snack for the day, you guys. Well, it's been about 3 hours that the chicken's been in there, and I'm kind of testing it here, and it looks like it's falling apart pretty good. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it on because everything's going back in here, but I'm going to go ahead and debone the chicken really quick, shred it up, and I'm going to place it back in here, and then I'll show you everything else that's going to go in. I got the chicken all off the bone here. I mean, that is 5 leg quarters, and that is not a lot of meat in there, I'll tell you what. All right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to take a pack of ranch. You can use Hidden Valley, whatever you want. I always buy my store brand from H-E-B, which I love. And it's half the price. And we're going to sprinkle that over. And I did about half of the pack, okay? I can add more later if I want, but I don't want to have too much. Okay, now I've got, let me see here, about 3 ounces of cream cheese. And I'm just going to break it up with my fingers and throw it in like this. And that's all I'm going to start out with. If I need more, I can always add it, but I don't want to make it overly, just too much. Because some people like their stuff real saucy, like not saucy, but this makes it thick and it's just too much for me. But anyway, so I've got 3 ounces of cream cheese that I added to this, and then a half a pack of ranch. And now what I'm going to do, since I poured that juice out, I'm just going to add a little bit of water, not just a splash. That's it. Just a splash. Okay, and now I'm going to put the cover back on there. I have it on low, and I am going to put it on for about an hour, but I'm going to check it in about 30 minutes. There was one more thing that I had sitting here and I completely forgot, and I am going to take about a 1/4 cup of mozzarella and pour over the top, and then just let that simmer all together. We'll check it, like I said, in about 30 minutes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check it out. Check it, check it, check it. Everything's melting real nice in there. It smells delish. Look at that cheese, y'all. Woohoo! This is what's gonna help you lose some weight, y'all. Eating this kind of stuff. Oh man, it smells so good. We're gonna take a quick taste here and see. That's good. That ranch dip in there, the spices and that cream cheese all together comes together so good. I'm thinking about making some cloud bread, and then I can put this in between, have like a sandwich. Or I'm just gonna have this on the side. I'm gonna take another bite, you guys. Put it on the side and a nice salad. You guys, I hope you try this recipe. It is amazing. Use whatever kind of chicken that you want. I used the leg quarters because, of course, it was on sale at my grocery store. If you want to use chicken breast or whatever. If you don't want to do it with all of this stuff in, the cream cheese and the mozzarella and stuff in there, you know what? Get you some of that Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. There's like 4 different kinds that he has. I get the sweet and spicy. Put that in there. Mince up all that chicken after it's cooked in there. Pour that barbecue sauce. Let it sit for a minute. Oh, man, you know that's going to be good, too, because I'm going to try that one next. But anyway, thank you guys so much for coming and watching me make a nice, keto-friendly, amazing meal again. Thank you, as always, for coming to my channel each and every day. Again, I want to apologize that I haven't uploaded in a couple days, but as I said, I wasn't feeling good. Not sure really what was going on, but for the rash and itching and something weird was going on, and that Benadryl really knocked me out because I took 2 of them. I probably should have just started with 1, but I took 2, so the whole next day I felt really, really weird. Almost like a hangover effect, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I apologize for that, but I'm back and we're gonna get this going, you guys. We've got a little over 6 weeks before Halloween. 10 pounds. I want us to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks. Or 6.5 weeks. And I know you can do it because I'm going to keep you motivated. You're going to keep me motivated. We're going to start doing our workouts again. So get ready for that as well. If you have not gone and gotten all your groceries, keto-friendly groceries, go get those now. before we start the week with our exercise and our eating again. This is the first meal that I made that's going to last me a couple days. But of course, I'm going to make something else because I'm not going to eat that every single day. You know what I mean? But anyway, thank you again. You guys, if any of you are new, please hit that subscribe button and that bell notification so you always know when I'm going to upload a crazy video, workout video, a food video, or just a vlog. Who knows? Thank you, each and every one of you. If it wasn't for you, I would not be continuing on this journey. And I know you know that, and I know I say it, but I need you to know that it's you that has kept me motivated in doing this. All right, guys, I love you. Go enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon.